Hey all, time for an update. So, we'll update on my weight loss journey. So let's be specific because this isn't a weaving video or a build thing. This specifically has to do with my weight loss journey. So I had let me back up a little bit. Last time I was out of hospital and everything was going very well. Still is. I've graduated to the puree stage. So where I could have creamed soups before, now it can have a little more texture to it. It's supposed to be the texture of baby food when you actually swallow it. So you just want to be careful about that. People have had issues because they do not follow what the doctors and the nurses and the dietitians are telling them, and they've ended up with complications. Every body is different, so I'm not going to tell you what to do. You need to listen to your team. They are your lifeline when it comes to this kind of thing. So yeah, I'm on the puree stage for 2 weeks, and then I can move into soft foods. So next weekend, because right now when I film this, this is it is Saturday, April the 6th. So I am not a month out yet. When I am a month out, I get to return to work. So I'm actually kind of excited about that. I really enjoy my colleagues, and I actually do call a lot of them, if not all of them, my friends. They're not just colleagues, and they've all been super supportive. Thank you very much. But I miss them. I miss the daily interactions. So I look forward to returning to work. Anyway, so I had my 3-week check-in last Wednesday, and I am now down to 347.6 pounds. What that means to me is that since I started Shakes and Bars, I'm down about 35 pounds, give or take a point of a pound. And since I was at my highest weight when they first weighed me in at the start of this process, I'm almost down 50 pounds. So I'm very pleased with that. I can see a difference in my face and through my shoulders. And as of Friday, I also finished my series of blood thinner injections, and that's just to make sure that you don't get any blood clots after surgery. So I did 20 days of that. Not fun. Needle goes in your leg about this far. Not a good time, but it's over. And I recognize the reason behind it. So, you sort of grit your teeth and you just do it anyway. So there we are. The other thing that is a challenge, I need to get, and I think I mentioned this before, 90 grams of protein per day. I'm doing my very best to hit that. And I think I just found a new weapon in that arsenal. Now, I have been using a protein water to help out, but it was only 10 grams of protein. And today I found the BI Pro, not sponsored, just so you know, I don't have that kind of thing. I'm too small. Don't even go there. But this one has 20 grams of protein. So I can get, and because it's classified as a water, I will drink 500 milliliters of water and get 20 grams of protein, helping me get to my goal of 90 per day. Why do I need 90 grams of protein? Because of my size, it's to help maintain a certain amount of muscles that will help me heal. Also for things like nail growth and hair, which quite commonly does start to fall out with this weight loss. It will slow that down. So far, I have not had any massive hair loss. I have taken some steps ahead of time to try and make that not happen. There's a hair product called Nioxin. that can be, you purchase it based on the type of hair you have. So mine's always colored. So making sure that I get the right kind, and my hairdresser's made sure that it's in stock for me. And I also got a gift prior to surgery from a friend who has a sister's in the industry. So I got a pack there too, which is awesome. So using the Nioxin, and here's the science behind it. For people who don't know, here's the way it works. When your body goes into starvation mode, which is super low calories, it starts conserving. And what happens is your hair doesn't die, it goes dormant. So the hair follicles go dormant until the body re-regulates, and then it starts to come back. Now with some people, it doesn't come back fully, but it will start to come back. I've done some research on this. Sorry about I moved my foot and everything sort of shook there for a second. I've done some research on this because I wanted to know why. I'm that type of person. I'll be okay as long as I understand the why. But yeah, so to prevent my hair follicles from going dormant and then having the hair fall out, that's why I'm using the Nioxin. And it's also super important to make sure you're getting enough protein in so that your body goes, yeah, I can still use the hair. We're good. By the way, if you're wondering, that is a normal cycle for hair. Usually about once a year, your hair will go through a cycle where it will go dormant. It just won't go as dormant as if you have been dramatically calorie reduced. And that's why I wanted to put that word in there, dramatically, because we're not talking if you reduce by, 60 to 500 calories. I currently am taking in under 1,000 calories, and my basal metabolic rate has me at around 3,000 calories burned a day. So that's dramatic. So yeah, that was a bit of a ramble, but that's okay. We do this every once in a while. Let's see. So I am now, because my surgery was March the 15th, and with the weight that I've lost, I am noticing some very serious changes in my body, which is lovely. Having an issue keeping my pants up. So found a new place. Normally women of my curviness will shop at Pennington's or Addition-L. I found another store here in Moncton that sells a Canadian brand of clothing that is goes up to 3X. And it's this type of polyester, relaxed, comfortable fabric that I enjoy wearing. I find that today's fashion is to have tight pants, or they look tight, and every time I've tried them on, it feels like I'm in leg jail. My daughter coined that phrase, and I love it. So yeah, I'm not a fan of leg jail. I don't want to be constricted all of the time. So really happy to have found some pants today and a couple of new shirts. Just because she knows I'm going through, or I've gone through the surgery, so she's given some suggestions for, let's shop in the clearance section because it's a better price for you right now, because you're literally renting your pants, right? They're going to fall off you after a while. So as I drop, I've got some graduated sizes so that I can keep some pants on while I go back to work, because I think that's a good idea generally. Let's see. I think that's pretty much it. I just wanted to, because I promised regular updates, wanted to make sure that you had that. I am feeling fantastic. I got my staples out, so then I don't have to worry about hitting them, because I've healed up beautifully. It's just that the staples, I would go and do something and I'd hit one of them, and that was not pleasant. I will admit that. Yeah, so I've done some stuff around the house. This last week before I return to work is where I've got more things planned to be able to return to work organized and just sort of revamp the kitchen a little bit and make sure it works better. So I'll be able to change my angle of shots as well. There's a reason why I've got this so tight, because my kitchen is not organized. It's not a good time. But Katrina's going to help me with that, and that's fantastic. Got my my gardens, because I started on my plants, my baby plants. I've got the seedlings now in the greenhouse that we got, and under one of the grow lights. So they're all super happy. Excuse me. And as soon as we no longer have stupid cold weather, because it doesn't seem to decide if it wants to go to spring or stay in the winter. I know, it's just April. I'm impatient. It's a truth. Then we can start thinking about transitioning them. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be transitioning till late May, June. But I'll transition with some nice, strong plants. That's the goal. Anyway, have yourself a great day. Don't forget to drink your water. And coming up, having a chat with my friend Sandy, and he has an idea for an update, not an update video, but just a how does the process work. So, and from a Canadian perspective, because the American system is very different, and the system, of course, in the UK and everywhere else. So this is a very Canadian perspective on the weight loss surgery journey. Love his idea, so we'll be working on that in the next couple of weeks, and we'll get that out too. And until next week, we'll see you then. Bye.